Okay, I got this much of it done. Somewhat of the sky. And where we might put the snow. I'm going to blend some of this in some more. And go straight across. Gets out the brush strokes and stuff. Something like that. To clean the brush off using odorless paint thinner. Beating all the excess. Now we're going to take a fan brush. I'm going to load it up with some of that same color, the blues. I'm going to make some, I'm going to dull it down a little bit using some titanium white. Just a little bit. Just like that. And we'll come in here, maybe we'll put some trees in here. It's going to be off in a distance. This stuff here is going to be shadowy. And you'll see I'm going to blend this in. I'm going to diffuse it. But for right now, we're just putting some areas. Trying to create an illusion of distant evergreen trees. Here and there and there and here. Maybe there's some over here. You're just going to get the, after I blend it in and get the mist going, you're just going to see areas that might give you the idea, the impression of distant trees. How it might look. You look at it in the forest, different times of the day, mostly in the early morning or in the evening, and there's that hazy look. It's that haze that's over everything back here. And let's see, we could put maybe one small one here. I want to make this really look like there's a lot of trees in the background. I'm just tapping, going back and forth, just like this, just tapping. Just here and there and here. Add some more, maybe there's a big one here. It's your world, there is now. Some trees, they go up, some other ones go down. With the pushing up of the brush, the way their type of evergreen trees there are. It varies. Maybe put a tall one there. Just tapping down and use the corner of the brush and just go back and forth, pushing up slightly where you can get that look of the pine trees. Now I'm going to take that blender brush that I cleaned off, make sure it's fairly dry. I'm going to come in and start tapping this and getting that misty look that I was telling you about. Tapping down. You want some things to be happening back there. kind of blends it all in too, where you can't really tell. Gives it that misty. What I see, maybe we could put another one right here. This is all in the foreground, in the background, where you're going to see all kinds of things happening. You won't see as much because of the distance. Just like that. Just get the illusion. Now, what we'll do, knock off some of that paint. We got that mist coming down here, and that's what we want. Taking this brush here, same one we had the paint on, for the trees. I'm adding more blue to it, because I said we're going to have a stream here. And this gets you the lay of the land. It gets that, breaking that area up there. Gonna clean that one off now. I'm going to go into some white, liquid white, and we're going to start making some snow area. Going to load it up both sides just like that. Determine where you want your snow to be. Maybe ours is right there. Grab some more white. Maybe it goes right back. Who knows? More white. Maybe it goes back up here. Something like that. Now I'm taking that same brush, going into the same colors, maybe a little bit darker. We're going to go in and make some pine trees with the blue in them. Maybe I'm going to add a little bit of paint thinner. Just like that. Maybe we got some pine trees right in here in the front. Oh, who knows. And maybe they're going to be darker because they're closer. Just tapping up. Then after this, we'll get some snow on them. Maybe it goes right down to the snow. It's a winter scene. Maybe this one's taller. Could be closer. It's whatever we see. And you can make it as big as you want by just tapping and going out further with your brush strokes. Sometimes that will bring it closer. Gives you that distance, the illusion. Maybe there's a little one right here. Right there. There is now. And they're not all perfect. Got some spots missing. Some areas where the branches are missing. Maybe there's a big one right here. Just tapping up, going all the way down. You can turn your brush over. You should have some on the other side. Paint. You can get all kinds of things happening there. Okay, I'm cleaning this fan brush off again. I'm going to go into some white, titanium white, liquid white. Get some things happening on the other side over here. Some snow. Coming down, add a little bit of blue. You can get that highlights coming. Just here and there. Now I'm going to add some Prussian blue and I'm going to put my little stream in where I think it might be coming through here. We can always fill it in after we determine where we want it to be, how big we want the stream. We want it coming all the way down to the edge of the canvas. It's your world. I'm going to make this a little darker, I think. We'll blend that in as soon as we determine how we want this. How we want the stream to be. Maybe it goes just like that. Cleaning the brush off again. Now what we're going to do add some more white, make it more snowy just before we start putting the cabin in. Just like that. More white. More blue, so you can really see the lay of the land. You get all the angles and how you want it to look, and you shade that in with the snow. Then it gives you that look, the look of snow. Okay, I'm going to take the fan brush or the palette knife. I'm going to make some brown color. But first I'm going to cut off an area where I think I want where I think I might want the cabin to be. Maybe right there. Maybe it goes off. Just scraping the excess off. Maybe it goes right down there. I hope you can see that. Just like that. Now we're going to go into some Van Dyke Brown. A little roll of paint right on the edge. And we'll start putting the sides in. Tap the corner there where you might want your peaks to be. All the way down. Just like that. Barely tapping it. Letting it break like you do on the mountains when we paint the mountains. Maybe it's an older cabin. Here and there and there and here. Maybe run that right to that edge. All kinds of little things happening here. Maybe it's darker up at the top, at the peak. Just add a little bit more paint. Just tap it. And you get that shadowy look. Wipe that off. I'm going to grab some liquid white, titanium white, roll the paint across the top again. And we're going to put some snow on the roof. Just like that. A little bit more paint. Right down to the edge. Maybe it's built up here. Got some hanging down. Got some icicles hanging down. Just tap it. Gives it that look. Maybe it's right here. Right across the top. Get some brown on there. That makes it look like you got some things happening. Now we're going to make our door. Just scrape down. Take off some of the excess. Maybe there's a window there. Window. Maybe a big window there. Okay, now we're going to take some, to create the illusion of some light shining onto the snow. So I'm going to take some of that cadmium yellow just on the corner there. I'm going to tap it right on that, right in that light. Pulling it down, wiping the excess off. Get some of that glowy look. Get some white. Tap some white on there too. Some of that brown, dark brown color, and we'll shade in the door. All the way down. Take the corner of the palette knife and we'll scrape in some wood. Even scrape down some icicles hanging down off the tree or off the house here and there. Clean up that edge just like that. Clean up this bottom part. A little bit more brown. Cover that in. Now we're going to take some yellow and let's put some in the snow. Try to get the reflection from the windows. We'll do that now, then we'll blend it in. Now I'm coming back in the stream here and taking away that sharp edge. We had it scrubbed in before. I'm just scrubbing it now. Kind of getting the lay of the land. Just as it comes up. Maybe there's a peak there. It's kind of whatever you see when you're doing this. There's no mistakes. Just like that. Just pulling that up. Now we'll go across. Blend all that in. Make it look like a full stream, frozen lake. Got some water going on there. Cleaning the brush off again. Going to some liquid white, titanium white. blend some colors in here. Get that reflection. Down into the snow. More white. More white. Cover this up. All the way down. More white. Now we'll take some of this here. Take the palette knife, cleaning it off, getting a roll of paint on it, white, just like that. We're going to come in here and make the water lines. And you'll see that by us doing this, we'll pull that down. We'll get the reflection and the illusion of snow or ice just here and there. On both sides. Where you might see it. Okay, we got that going on. Now we're going to take a 2-inch brush and pull down right from where we put that in there. Pull down from there. That's how you're not going to see too much of. But we could tap that side. Get it to snowy. Take the fan brush, liquid white, pull some here and there. I want that illusion. The frozen water. Now I'm going to take the palette knife again and load up with the blue. We're going to highlight it. Highlight this area here. That's going to break that up. All the way down. Take that fan brush again. I'm just cleaning it off from that white. This is giving you those areas where it's real dark. Maybe it goes up. Just like that. Get all that happening. to take the blender brush, kind of blend that in. Get those angles. And where that snow was. Now we're going to take that fan brush again, load it up with some liquid white. The blue colors, got to do some more trees. Closer. Maybe there's right here. Right over the house. Maybe another one right here. Maybe one more there. Just tapping up. Leave some spaces in between because you'll see that the trees ain't always full all the way down. I'm going to grab some more paint, start this other one. You're going to end up pulling some of that paint from that house, the roof. You can always go back and do that after you get all these tops going with these trees. All the way down. You'll see some of the house in the background, and that's good. It's like sitting back in the woods. This can get all just filled in. This can come right down. Just like that. You got it hidden off. Maybe over here there's some. There is now. This one's smaller and thicker. Comes right down the hill. Maybe. I could put another one right here. Whatever you think. That just is all brush. Because you're going to have areas where it's going to be stuff popping up and twigs coming out. Maybe have another one right there. Right down to where that water comes around the corner there. We don't know where it goes. Maybe we could put a big tree right here, I think. All down in front. Bring it right in front here. Maybe that'll push all those other ones back. I wanted to put something down here. Just because it looked too bare. Just filling it in. All the way up. Cleaning the brush off some, getting some of that paint off. We'll come in here and get some shadow stuff going on. The snow effect. Maybe here we got some more shadowy. Just like that. Cleaning the brush off again. Gonna grab some more white on the fan brush. I want to come in here and get this going a little bit better. Just tapping this. I want that snowy area to pop like that. Just bring it down. Just tapping it. Just with the corner of the brush. It's making it look like there's a little lip there. Like where the snow's built up. And that's what I wanted. That's what I want. Where it's built up just like that. We'll do the other side. Where that's built up there. I always want to come back and get more. That kind of gets it, makes it whiter. Clean off the excess. Load the brush up again. And just tap it all the way. Make that snow area with the lay of the land. Tapping it down. Kind of gives that effect. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Some more white. Maybe this goes right up here. Maybe that's just like that. It's your world. You can make it as snowy as you want. different things happening. Then what we'll do, we'll take some of this and pull it down. Get that reflection. Of the frozen lake. I think what I'm going to do is use some more white right by the house. Tap some of that up there. Pull some of this down for shadow. Just here and there. Just like that. Shadows, shadows. Right down into the water. Right down into the frozen pond. Now what you can do is take your palette knife, clean it off, and scrape in. Scrape in some branches. Twigs. And whatever else you got going on. What I see is a little bit more shadowing over here. Fill this in more. Maybe put another tree in there. Just blend this in. Back and forth. All the way down. Just like that. Now we're going to take the liner brush and we're going to go ahead and sign this in the corner. I like using my last name. Some people use their initials. And I also put the year in. Well, this is one a little different with a little cabin in there. Some light shining through. A winter scene. Now I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you come back and visit my site again. Have a nice day. Thanks.